Veterans, did you wait too long or are you too old to file a VA disability claim? That's a question that I get asked all the time when I'm doing Nexus Letter interviews. The answer is no. Let me go over a real case that I did earlier today of an Air Force veteran who was in his 60s that was a jet fuel mechanic and aircraft crew chief for 4 years in the service and had multiple exposures to toxic and hazardous materials. He said during his 4 years of active duty service time, he was often exposed to things like jet fuel, diesel fuel, jet exhaust, and anti-corrosive agents, and working in very closed, tight-knit, and oftentimes poor ventilated areas. He said that he would breathe in a lot of these substances directly and noted to have sinus and throat burning and irritation immediately after, but didn't think anything of it. He said that through his 4 years, he would often have some sinus problems, breathing problems, and his roommate noted that he would be snoring a lot at night. After 4 years in the Air Force, he got out, moved back home, and answered a newspaper ad to go be a salesman and spent the next 41 years working in automotive sales. During that time, he didn't have any additional toxic or hazardous material exposure to any loud noises, or anything that could explain the symptoms and the diagnoses that he has today. It wasn't until recently that his wife convinced him to finally go to a local VA and get checked out. There he filed his first claim for tinnitus and got awarded 10%. He then reached out to the team here at Xterra Health to review his medical records, sit down with him, do an interview, and see what else he could potentially get service connected for. After I reviewed his medical records and had about a 30-minute phone conversation with him, I recommended that he file for chronic rhinitis with large nasal polyps from his toxic exposures in the Air Force, migraines that are often triggered by strong smells like perfumes, diesel fuel, and fresh paint, obstructive sleep apnea secondary to his nasal polyps, and then anxiety and depression from a combination of all his current diagnoses that he's been dealing with. If this sounds familiar to you, there's a ton of veterans out there that think they missed the boat in filing a VA disability claim. And that's where myself and the team at Xterra Health can help review the medical records, sit down, have a conversation, and see what diagnoses you have, what you did in the military, and how you can file the claims to get the benefits that you deserve. Please help us reach as many veterans as possible by following my page, liking this video, leaving a comment, and forwarding this along so we can get the word out to all veterans that it's not too late, you're not too old, and that today is the day that you need to file your VA disability claim to get the benefits that you've been deserving for all these years.